Yo, so COVID has been around for a while now, and I feel you, like the struggle of an artist during these times is pretty crazy. So I'm gonna tell you 5 ways that I thought of that you can make more money as an artist during COVID. All right, so the very first thing is to do virtual concerts and other content on YouTube. So yes, unfortunately, you can't be doing real concerts, but what you can do is build up enough hype from your fans and do a virtual one. And I know what you're thinking, oh, well, if I do a YouTube like live stream concert, then how are like tickets gonna be sold? You can't sell physical tickets, but what you can do is get ad revenue from the video, but most importantly, you can do super chat donations. Now, a lot of YouTube streamers do this. Basically, there's a chat where, you know, people can talk while you're gonna do your virtual concert. But while you do that, they can pay to have their comment go to the very top and have you see it for sure. Sometimes they pay like $8, $10, $20. They just want to say things like, oh, like that was amazing. Or what you can also do is you can price things on the screen and you could write like, oh, $30 for like a song request, right? You just do the song that they say, they'll feel happy and you just made $30. Now, I'm not gonna explain the technical side of all of that, but I did leave a link in the description, which there's like this video that explains to you how to do it, like, you know, getting OBS and all the equipment and stuff. But also, like during COVID, just consider making content on YouTube in general, right? I know ad revenue isn't like amazing, right? Like, trust me, I do this, but you're not doing YouTube content just for the sake of getting ad revenue. You know, like by making things like vlogs, you're gonna grow your fan base. Like more people are gonna see you from YouTube. And then obviously on top of that, you'll get some ad revenue. Like even we've gotten some pretty solid checks from YouTube on videos that perform really well. All right, number 2, do not sleep on SoundCloud. SoundCloud fan-powered royalties. It's basically a way to make way more money off your streams, especially if you're a smaller artist, which I'm gonna guess some of you are who are watching, or like probably most of you. So currently, this is how you get paid right now. You get paid a percentage of revenue based on your share of the total platform streams, whether that's a Spotify, Apple, Tidal. Check out this chart, it'll make more sense. Total platform streams are dominated by like huge megastars, right? Like Drake, probably. They benefit a lot from this system, whereas you are kind of just like this little dot, right? So like every dollar of subscription or ad revenue generated by listeners, it gets paid like proportionately to all of the artists, rather than just the artists that those listeners are actually listening to. Like if I'm listening to one of my favorite artists right now, right? Let's say like Sofego. He's crazy. I've been listening to him a lot lately. I would think that my listens are giving him money directly, right? But I guess it hasn't really been that way. But so let's talk about this new SoundCloud idea. Let's say there's this indie artist, right? Let's just call him like Bob. Let's say he has some like super dedicated fans who listen to his tracks a lot, right? By using SoundCloud's new model, Bob's monthly payout goes up like 400%, and he's suddenly making like a bunch of like hundreds of more dollars than he originally was. This way you guys can still have, I guess technically, a smaller fan base, but if they're loyal and listening to your music on SoundCloud, you're just gonna get paid way more. And as you engage with your fans and, you know, they get more stoked about your music, your payout potential grows every time you get a new listener, pretty much. So yeah, SoundCloud fan-powered royalties. I actually left a link in the description of this video of the SoundCloud site. It just explains it a lot more and in depth, so you can go check that out if you want. All right, so number 3 of 5 is merch. So this one is quite obvious, but really you should try to bank in on selling merch right now. You're not really doing much, so you should try to take your merch to the next level, whether that's the designs, and look at the kind of things that are trending right now. Like for one, it's definitely face masks. I've seen like so many artists do this and it's worked. If you haven't sold face masks, then I don't know what you're doing, because you're missing out on money. No one's gonna buy them from you post-COVID, so like you might as well just do it right now. And I'm a victim to this because we didn't even do it yet, but I'm telling you, we will do it in the next couple months. Also, rugs. Like, wow, so many people are buying rugs right now. It's insane. It's just really trendy. I think like Cactus Jack did it, and like I think Hidden NY does it. There's just so many people that sell rugs, and it's like, you know, people are at home anyways, so they're willing to buy more stuff online. They'll see and use this rug every day at home, so it's an easy purchase for them. And I would like definitely recommend you guys try doing those. And if you want to know the actual process of how to do like your first ever merch drop, because I know you guys might have some questions, we actually made a video on this coincidentally like a couple weeks ago, so go check that out on the channel. I explained it all. All right, number 4 of 5 is packaging exclusive content. Now, this is really only gonna be for like your core fans, but you can charge your core fans like 20 bucks per month and it'll give them access to exclusive stuff that you made for them. Like for instance, it could be the behind the scenes of you recording a song, it could be snippets, you could set up like 10-minute calls with some of them. Like there's endless ideas for that, to be honest. As long as you have a few core fans, like you'll make some money. This way you're turning a core fan into like a diehard fan of yours, and they're gonna feel like they're your friend by these like exclusive drops. But at the end of the day, like they're directly like benefiting your pockets. All right, so now we came to the end. Number 5 is to collaborate with other artists. And what I mean by this is use this time to see how you can work with other people and make money together. I know a lot of upcoming producers try to just learn everything themselves and they know how to make beats, right? So maybe try making beats for other artists and, you know, selling those. Not only will you make profit, but being able to, you know, be good at making beats is gonna benefit your own music too. And look, even if you don't make beats, you know, maybe try songwriting for people if that's what you're good at. Like there's a lot of ways to get a percentage in other people's music. So use this time to DM people on IG and get in those circles so that you'll have multiple sources of income. And on top of that, like you're just like expanding your network too. I actually thought of this because we put up a post like a month ago and it was about Andre from Victorious and how that dude is like songwriting and producing for a bunch of big artists today. And I'm like, wow, he's made a good use of his time during COVID. But I mean, yeah, I feel like you guys can definitely step in that lane as well as doing your own music. But yeah, anyways, I hope that helps. I know being a creative also comes with the money aspect of it. You need to keep making money so that you can keep creating and, you know, keep food on the table. I totally understand the struggle, but try out some of these methods and check out those links in the description I put. Those are gonna be super helpful. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yo guys, thanks for watching that video. Just want to say, if you don't already know and you haven't been keeping up, the next couple of weeks is going to be all LA content. A bunch of interviews we just shot in LA. There won't be a behind the scenes for that, but we have a ton of interviews. And the first one is going to be with Sofago. Sofago interview is going to be so sick, guys. You keep asking for it. But yeah, be sure to press subscribe so that you don't miss that next week. And watch our last video, the one about Zach Bia. So far, I love that video.